Well, hello you wonderful humans, and welcome back to Elden Ring. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get some OP talismans and weapons like this Angel Wings Scythe, which is a pretty darn cool weapon that you can murder everything's face with. Everything's face? Everyone's face? You can murder faces. Now the first thing we're going to go over is how to get the Angel Wings Scythe. This thing is pretty awesome. It does have a strength requirement of 16 as well, dex 16, but also a faith requirement of 24. Now it's going to deal holy damage, and it does have a skill called Angel's Wings. It costs 16 FP to be able to use, but it looks freaking cool. And I'm sure there's probably some kind of effect that goes with it, but since I don't have the dexterity for it, I'm probably not able to get the full, well, I'm definitely not able to get the full effect of this particular weapon, but I think it might be one of my favorites, so I'm probably going to level up dex, although I still have, you know, the Sword of Night and Flame, which if you haven't seen how to get this thing, this is, it's a stupidly good weapon. It's my favorite in the game, and I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. But now, to get the Angel Wings Scythe, we're going to need to head to the southern part of the map. So you can pick up your horse and run down this road, and then we're going to get to the Caelid Lake South Graze Point. And then from here, we can hop on our horse, and we're going to need to plow through this gate down here. Most things in the game can just be run past, and if you're brave enough or don't mind doing suicide missions, you can literally get anywhere in the map if you so desire. So down here, we are definitely going to have like this little ballista here that's going to shoot at us. So as you go through here, just dodge and weave, you know, don't be like Bran Stark running in a straight line, and you should be perfectly fine to just plow right through this particular area, and then you can pick up the Grace Point on the other side. From here, you're going to want to run down this road and then start running up north along through the woods, across a bridge here, and then up into the Church of Pilgrimage. In here, you're going to be able to get one of the flask upgrades, which is going to be great because you'll be able to heal yourself for more. Now, once you get to the Church of Pilgrimage, we're just going to head down south over to the Tombsword Ruins. As you head over to the location, you should be able to see the stairs that we need to sneak down. Well, I guess not really sneak down. There's nothing but rats really around here. But you should be able to just avoid everything and head down into the crypt, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what these are actually called. Are they crypts? There are some enemies in here. You can run past them and try and open this door. And then inside of this door is going to be the weapon that we're looking for. Could you let me reload it, please? There we go. The Winged Scythe. Oh god, it's a suicide mission. Oh no. Everything's fine. Now this shield is considered a small shield, so it'll lower your equipment load if you have been worried about that. And it also has a passive effect of causing blood loss buildup. Now it also has a skill on it called the Shield Bash. So what that means is if we go and fight an enemy, I do want to say it also looks pretty freaking cool. But yeah, if we go and find an enemy, we can use this Shield Bash to apply the blood loss buildup. Now if you have other Ashes of War that you really like, then you can unequip this one by equipping like the skill called No Skill. But it does pretty good actually, and that blood loss buildup can add up, and it stuns your enemy, which is pretty nice. So it's just it's a pretty nifty shield in my opinion, and I quite like it. But if you don't want the Shield Bash skill on there, you can go to your Ashes of War, and you can just equip the Ash of War No Skill on there, and this will allow you to use your other skills that you have. Now, if you don't know where to buy No Skill, you can get it from the War Master's Shack here. The NPC sells some Ashes of War. Now, next up, we're going to get a pretty overpowered summon. We're going to need to go to the western side of the map, and you're going to need to follow this road all the way around. Now, if you haven't gotten here, you can go across the bridge here at Saints Bridge, go up through here, and just keep running all the way around. About right here-ish, you're going to see a giant dragon that's going to chase you. Just keep running past it until you get to the Celia Gateway. Once you're here, you're going to keep running down this road, And there is a little bit of a chance you might die up here because these guys down here have like these homing missile magic spells that they're going to cast at you, so just keep that in mind. But for the most part, you should be able to run right through the Celia Town of Sorcery and just swerve. You know, swerve to your heart's content, and hopefully you won't get hit by those magic missiles. Then turn left down this road. There's going to be a site of grace that you can touch and rest at right here. Once you rest at this site of grace, we're going to go right through these little ruins. And then you're going to go up to this dead body. And on this dead body is going to be the rotten stray ashes. Now, the rotten stray ashes are particularly good because they leave a poison effect on your target. So if you're struggling with a boss, you can summon the rotten stray to be able to poison your target and then kite it around as it slowly dies, which is kind of cheesy, but super awesome. Once you get here, you're going to want to keep running until you get to this point right here, at which point you're going to want to run off the little corner right here and then down to this spot right here. Now, once you're down here, there's going to be 2 gargoyles that you have to kill. Just take your time with them and murder their faces. And then we're going to head down these stairs. Now, there's a bit of a life hack here for you. This thing right here is going to spit flames at you when you go into this tunnel. Now, if you have a ranged weapon, you should be able to just hit it and it will actually go down. Now, I don't know if this works with throwing knives. I'm testing this right now. But as long as you hit it, it'll fall down. And then what you can do is jump right on top of it before it goes up. And you can actually murderize everything in this area, which is kind of cool. But from here, all we need to do is actually continue down this back path right here and into this room. Now, a couple of big bros are going to fall from the sky and they're going to try and murder you. I recommend avoiding them. And it's going to fall in 3, 2, 1, big boy. And then we're going to loot this right here. And now you can choose to fight this or to die. Completely up to you. I'm going to choose death because, quite frankly, it's a lot easier. Although I could probably kill them at this stage if I actually tried. Now, the item you just got is a talisman called the Erdtree's Favor. This raises your maximum HP, stamina, and equipment load by quite a bit. So we go from 579 HP to 597. We go from 111 to 118 stamina, but our equipment load goes from 67 to 70.6. So it's a nice little boost to some of your main stats. Next up, we're going to get an amazing talisman for stamina regeneration. Once again, we're going to be going to the Saints Bridge and running across, and then we're going to get to the Summon Water Village outskirts Grace Point. From here, we can hop on our horse, and we're going to run down in through here, avoiding everything along the way, because that is a boss in that boat right there. And we can avoid that just by, you know, skipping through here. Now, you will need a stone sword key for this. But we just need to run up through here where these cool little turtles are hanging out because, you know, turtles are cool. And then we need to use our stone sword key on this imp statue and we will unlock the fog, allowing us to go inside of here to get the talisman. Now, the interesting part about this is there's also a lot of turtles down here. It's just like the turtle hangout club, so we don't even have to fight anything. And then just got to open this door and then inside of this chest is going to be, you guessed it, the green turtle talisman. Well, all about turtles up in here. Now, this green turtle talisman allows you to raise your stamina recovery speed. So if you're doing a lot of dip, dodging, and diving, this is going to be the talisman for you. Now, I do hope everybody enjoyed today's video. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next one.